Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I would like to talk about, in the year of 2024, the economy overview of the country of Argentina. In this spread, the previous position is represented by the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles means building something together, but the progress is slow, it's not a quick progress. They also learn about what they have done wrong in the past, and they try to improve the structure of the economy, because Three of Pentacles is about building a foundation for for the endeavor. Currently, the Nine of Wands, it represents someone who is very guarded because of the past wounds. So as most of us know, Argentina's economy has been struggling for many years. So right now, I do believe that they are being smart. They are very guarded because they know what went wrong, and they don't want to repeat the mistakes. Nine of Cups crossing it. Nine of Cups usually means fulfillment, happiness, the wish being fulfilled. So there's definitely some very happy development in the economy of Argentina this year. I do believe that it is about them taking action towards the previous unpredictability of the economy. Well, even though you may say, well, it is predictable that it has been not doing well for quite some time, but other than that, there are actually a lot of things in the Argentina economy that were very unclear. So I do see that they're trying to cut through the obstacles and get to the bottom of the unknown, because there were many factors that were fluctuating in the country's economy that made it very difficult to handle. But even we don't know a lot about what was actually happening. We read through the news, but we don't get the full picture. But I believe that the authority, they actually knows what's happening, and then they're trying to, turn around the situation by leaving things behind that are unnecessary. The Ace of Swords at the above the spread. It is about restrictions, it is about fear. So even though there is optimism, but the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords, they are actually telling us that there are still a lot of fears in regards to the economy. So they're not off the hook yet. Queen of Cups at the bottom means sometimes it means good news, sometimes it means it can literally means a female figure. But in this case, I feel like it's more about the emotional side of things, which is in general happy. And sometimes it can also represent a healing process on an emotional level for the economy itself. So I do believe that there is a link, um, a deep sense of uh, correlation in between the people's emotions in Argentina and its economy. So I believe that because there are some good news, so people they do feel better. Um, Maybe not exactly right now, but they're gonna feel better in the future. Page of Cups at the recent future position, it means some kind of good news. But other than that, it can also mean the focus of birth rates and the future generations. Four of Cups, it tells us that there are several options on the table for the Argentina economy. Uh, which means they have to make choices, but they are not rushing into any decisions because they have the capacity to make the right choice. Seven of Swords after Four of Cups means that they probably gonna let go of some of the options and only take the most important things to work on in regards to their economy. Seven of Swords can also mean letting go unnecessary things, not totally unnecessary, but they see the prospect of things, so they decide to focus on the prospects that are more beneficial to the economy, and at the same time they know that they cannot bear that much at once, so they have to let go some of the things that they focused on previously. Um, the downside is because Seven of Swords is after Four of Cups, so I can imagine that there might be several options that might be that people or the world in general might expect them to choose or to follow a certain direction, but it's possible that they might surprise us because they feel like they can make a better choice. In some sense, they have some type of bargaining power. So I feel like some decisions they gonna make will surprise surprise us in general. Ten of Cups means happy family. Usually it means traditional family values. In this case, I believe that the Page of Cups actually aligned with Ten of Cups, so they can actually represent the focus on having more babies. They will pay attention to the economic contribution of the birth rate and the correlation between them. At last, the Hierophant. Hierophant usually it means higher education, old people, but they can also represent lawyers, teachers, schools, and also doctors. In this case, I actually pulled the 12th house for the Hierophant, or actually I I have a physical deck that is, you know, that explains the nature of the card. So in this sense, it is about the 12th house. So what I can think about is the first scenario is the 12th house. It can mean endings. So that might be an ending of some kind of, um, you know, mm, there's some kind of ending in a systematic level. However, in the second scenario, it will simply referring to hospitals and the healthcare system. So what I can think about is there might be new policies that are related to childcare and also the healthcare systems that will play a big role on its economy. So, in general, I would say people in general they feel happy about the progress that the Argentina economy is making this year. Um, but there are definitely sacrifices they have to make in order to even improve things in the future. So and the other focus is about childbirth, the healthcare system. So yeah, and I do believe that they are being optimistic about their situation. So that's why they feel like they have the capacity and time to make the right choices. Um, for investors, I would say it's important to know that there are still limitations in their economy. It's getting better, but it doesn't mean uh, it's gonna be immediate. It's gonna take time, and at the same time, they do have the bargaining power. I mean, the economy itself, it does have the bargaining power. So, um, and I believe that the accumulation of assets and money, it might not be on the spotlight yet because I don't see a lot of pentacles in this spread. So I think even though they will try to build the wealth, it's gonna take time and it's not gonna be immediate. At first of all, they have to get rid of all the old unnecessary structural problems in their economy. And focusing on the birth rate and the healthcare system. So in this case, I think the healthcare system will be on the spotlight this year when it's dealing with the economy of the country. Probably when we talk about kids, usually when a system is going towards kids and birth rates, I wonder if older people will be a concern in its economy. Maybe the driving force is is undergoing a change, so they see the benefits of having more kids. But for them to have this awareness, does it mean there is a problem of people aging? It is possible. So in this case, uh, you know, having more kids in a country, it is not an immediate thing. It takes a long time to manifest the benefits of having more kids, and the economic consequence and benefits, they all take time. So in general, I would say it is a process of healing and getting better for the Argentina economy. I don't see a lot of destructions, but I do see interferences and fear. And several of SWATs can be a concern because they will make decisions that require sacrifices, but they feel like they have to sacrifice some things. And I think it is a good thing to know that they're gonna have options for the economy. They're gonna have multiple options to drive the economy towards different directions, and they're gonna let go of some of the options. I can't say whether they're gonna be successful in the long run or not, but there might be opinions that concern about letting go of some of the options. But the good side is they're being very, you know, very protective towards the economy because they have learned the lessons. So I do see it's getting better and more stable. So I hope this video helps, and thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time.